This is Neural Newscast for Monday, April 27th, 2026.
The day's essential stories, reported with clarity.
From the newsroom, I'm Thomas Keene.
And I'm Evelyn Hartwell.
Coordinated attacks have struck multiple locations across Mali. Militants targeted the capital city of Bamako and the northern stronghold of Kidal.
The Azawad Liberation Front and the jihadist group JNIM have confirmed they staged a joint operation. They targeted military bases and regional centers beginning this past Saturday.
Reports from the capital describe explosions and sustained gunfire. In the north, separatist forces claim to have seized a military camp in Kidal from the Malian army and Russian mercenaries.
Mali's military says it has repelled the attacks and killed several hundred militants. These figures have not been independently verified as fighting continues.
Infrastructure is heavily impacted. Bamako International Airport is temporarily closed, and checkpoints have been established on roads leading to major transit hubs.
The military junta led by General Assimi Goita is facing intense pressure. He had promised to restore security following his seizure of power in a 2020 coup.
Despite hiring Russian mercenaries to replace departing international forces, large parts of northern and eastern Mali remain outside central government control.
Separatist leaders say their next primary goal is to gain control of Goi. They believe its capture would make the fall of Timbuktu inevitable.
Turning to the international response, global leaders are expressing deep concern over the escalating violence and the risk of a humanitarian crisis.
UN Secretary-General Antonio Guterres condemned the violence. He called for coordinated international support to address the threat of extremism in the Sahel.
The African Union and the United States State Department also issued statements, standing with the Malian people while warning of the risks to civilians.
The UK Foreign Office is advising against all travel to Mali, citing the reports of gunfire and the closure of the country's main airport.
While the junta claims the situation is under control, unverified footage showing downed military helicopters suggests a more complex reality on the ground.
Residents in regional centers like Mopti and Savava remain on high alert. The military is maintaining a heavy presence to prevent further incursions into central Mali.
Other stories we're following include a 3-night nationwide curfew in Mali. It remains in effect from 9 p.m. to 6 a.m. local time.
Aviation authorities are expected to update the status of Bamako International Airport soon, as carriers wait for clearance to resume scheduled flights.
Finally, the African Union is scheduled to hold further discussions on regional security to address the evolving threat of the FLA and JNIM alliance.
That is the news for today. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you for listening. Neural Newscast is AI-assisted, human-reviewed. View our AI transparency policy at neuralnewscast.com.